Today we're pruning the panicle hydrangea, and in this video I want to show you when and how we do it. A lot depends on this pruning, how it will bloom next season. You can prune it in the fall after the leaves have fallen. You can also prune it in the spring before the sap starts to flow. Pruning any plant is quite a creative process, so you need to find your own approach for each plant. We base our approach on the age of the plant, how it has developed, how it looked, and whether it appeared vigorous. Moreover, with panicle hydrangea, a lot will depend on how many shoots you leave. Each shoot will produce a beautiful inflorescence like this. But on each shoot, the inflorescence may be half the size if you leave twice as many shoots, or there may be half as many shoots, but the inflorescences can be twice as large, whichever you prefer. Many small inflorescences or just a few very large ones. So we need to find a balance so that the inflorescences are both large and plentiful. I'll demonstrate this on this bush, on pink and rose. It's a bit more convenient for me here, and it'll be more visually clear. So friends, this bush is now 2 years old. We pruned it a year ago. That is when this bush was 1 year old. So in the second year, last season, we left 10 shoots on this bush. That's more than enough for a 1-year-old bush. In my opinion, you shouldn't leave more shoots, otherwise it will be overloaded. And the root system of a 1-year-old bush can't support too many shoots and, accordingly, too many inflorescences. The bush will become stunted and will not develop well in the future. We believe that you need to gradually increase the load. So after a year of growth, we left 10 shoots, and now you can see what this bush looks like after that shaping. Like this. And in the summer, it bloomed absolutely beautifully. So I think leaving 10 shoots on a 1-year-old bush is quite good. And now this bush is already 2 years old. Next season, it will already be 2.5 years old. And you can load it even more, add more weight. You can even leave 5 or even 10 more shoots. So this bush will no longer be as it is now, but twice as lush and full. At the same time, the flower clusters will be just as large. In general, right now we are going to... First of all, we need to prune all the shoots, of course, especially these ones, like wild shoots. We didn't intentionally leave them, but they grew and there were some small flower clusters on them in the summer, which made us happy. So we didn't remove them back then. We removed these small ones like this, that's clear. And as for the more or less strong ones, we cut them back to 2 to 3 buds. This is last year's branch. And this is already a second order shoot. We pruned this during the formative pruning last season. And now we will cut the second order shoot. 1 pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs. That's it, and we cut it. There, we've left 3 pairs. Why 3? If we prune in the fall, we must always leave 1 extra pair of buds as a reserve. In winter, it might dry out a bit due to frost. This spot can dry out, but you can cover it with garden pitch. Then there won't be any evaporation or loss of moisture. And then this pair of buds is almost guaranteed to survive. It will remain and be in good condition. So for now, we leave 3 pairs of buds on all the shoots. That's it. It's easy and a very quick pruning with a bit of a margin. If we were pruning in the spring, then we would cut to 2 pairs of buds. But this is a short pruning. Some people prune much higher, to 3, 4, or even 5. But there, you need to... Let me say it again. Look at the development of the bush. How old it is and how it grew over the summer. That's it. Like this, we'll carefully cut this particular one too, as it's also a bit wild and unruly, a rather thin and weak shoot. And overall, my dear friends, let's take a comprehensive look at precisely how this entire hydrangea bush appears after our thorough and careful pruning session. This can be removed or you can leave it. And this is how it looks now. In this state, the bush will overwinter. In the spring, we did some thinning. Here's a visual fragment showing how we removed the buds in the spring when they appeared. We checked how the bush had overwintered and only then decided how many buds to leave. This is where I'll end the video. Thank you all for your attention. Goodbye.